your side.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Josh Benson.
And I'm Jennifer Lee. Thank you for joining us. A Polk County convicted felon is accused of attempted murder of a police officer, and investigators say it started over a small traffic infraction at a fast food pizza place. News Channel 8's Polk County Bureau reporter Stacy DeSilva joins us now live from Haines City with the story. Stacy.
Jen and Josh, this all happened because of a seatbelt violation. We spoke off camera with an employee at a Little Caesars restaurant. She was emotional about what started in that parking lot and ended with a suspect potentially facing life in prison.
I am going to find that there is probable cause for all of the charges.
Just over 2 months after getting out of state prison on resisting an officer in drug charges, 37-year-old Carlos Nunez Santiago found himself back in front of a judge.
On the count of attempted second-degree murder of a law enforcement officer, sir, you will be held no bond.
Sunday afternoon, Nunez Santiago was getting food at this Haines City Little Caesars for him and the 3 children in his car. Police say none of them were wearing seatbelts. Nunez Santiago was driving on a suspended license due to unpaid traffic tickets.
I ain't getting no cuffs on, period.
Well, you don't get to dictate that, Carlos.
Body-worn camera video shows the back and forth between Nunez Santiago and the officer. At one point, Nunez Santiago takes out a knife, prompting the officer to take out her firearm.
She's able to evacuate the children from the car. So now at least if something happens, the children are outside of the car.
Eventually, Nunez Santiago takes off, leaving the children behind. Police say Nunez Santiago drove the wrong way, barreling head-on towards another officer's vehicle going 60 miles per hour. The officer was able to swerve out of the way.
Thank God we have a lot of training. You know, one of our high liability areas is vehicle operations. So when we see something like that happen, we don't just freeze like a lot of people do. We know you have to react or you lose your life or somebody gets hurt.
Nunez Santiago was taken into custody after a high-speed chase through Davenport and being tased. Chief Greg Gorick says a suspended license violation did not have to end this way.
There's a strong possibility he might have just got a court date, possibly got arrested, but definitely didn't need to end up where we ended up at the end of the day.
Instead, Nunez Santiago is being held no bond on a charge of attempted murder of a law enforcement official. He's also facing charges of a negligent child abuse, 3 counts, and DUI. Reporting live in Haines City, I'm Stacy DeSilva, 8 on your side.
A beach